Hey yogis, welcome to Yoga for Anger. My name is Lauren Bentley and I am really grateful to have you here. Before continuing, if you could please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, I would deeply appreciate it. I'm here for you every Monday with a brand new video. And I am all about supporting you exactly where you're at, meeting yourself where you are, honoring all of your emotions, and creating home within the body. So, if that sounds fantastic to you, if you're sick of this toxic positivity and high vibes only, I really suggest subscribing to this channel. And I thank you deeply for that support. So I welcome you to Yoga for Anger. And you may be thinking, oh, we're going to learn how to not feel anger. But that's not true. To me, anger is such an intelligent emotion. I love anger. It shows me where my unmet need is. And I invite you to feel into that. Perhaps you're feeling angry right now, or you can even think about the last time that you were angry. And asking yourself, what were you angry about? And then what was the unmet need behind it? So, of course, we don't want to just exist in the state of anger. Anger is an emotion, and emotions are energy in motion. So this class, we're going to be learning what the unmet need is, but also using our breath and movement to help the emotion be energy in motion instead of trying to keep it contained, where it will become stagnant and then manifest in pain, illness, disease, autoimmune disorders, and things like that. So let's just begin in a comfortable seat. And I want you to either close the eyes or just soften the gaze down. And take a moment just to locate where your anger is inside of your body. Locate where you feel it and what it feels like, what the sensations are behind it. And then asking it, what is the unmet need? Take a mental note of it. Tell that part of you that you will work on meeting that need, building that boundary, providing that support, whatever it may need. And then begin to gently bat those eyelashes open again. And we're going to first begin by helping the energy to begin to move by using lion's breath. Lion's breath is a wonderful way to move anger through the body. So lion's breath is an inhale in, and on the exhale, you stick your tongue out with an audible breath out. It will look like this. It's very silly. It will look like this. Eyes turning up towards the third eye. And so let's start. We're going to find 3 lion's breath. Here we go. Last one. Beautiful work. Let's go ahead and come forward now, all fours, tabletop position. Wrists under the shoulders, hips stacked directly over those knees, spread your fingers, feet flat to the mat. And let's drop that belly, roll the shoulders back, lift the chin, feel yourself in a cow pose. And find a lion's breath here. Take another breath in. Chin to chest. Exhale. Hold it here. Inhale. Drop the belly. Shoulders roll back. Find yourself a lion's breath. Inhale. Take a breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Just really working on moving that anger with breath and movement, meeting the unmet needs. Last time, inhale, drop that belly, roll your shoulders back. Find your lion's breath. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Curl those toes under, walk the hands out slightly in front, and make your way up to a downward facing dog. Feel yourself shake your head out no and yes in your downward facing dog. And then let's begin to drop that left heel down towards the mat. Inhale, lift your right leg up and open up that hip. Stack the right hip on top of the left. Try to keep the weight even in both hands and begin to draw some big circles with this right knee. We hold a lot of emotions in our hip, so just in case any anger is remaining in the hips, we're inviting it to move through the body. Release that right leg down. Anchor your right heel towards the mat and lift your left leg up. Stack your left hip on top of the right and draw your hip circles here. And switch your direction. Beautiful. Coming back through to center, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up once more. Look at your right hand and begin to step that right foot just outside of that right hand. Lizard pose. Soften onto the left knee and take those right toes, take them out to the side and then come onto the pinky toe side of that right foot. You can stay up on your hands. You can take your right hand to the right inner thigh, or you can begin to lower down to the forearms if you have that accessibility within your body. And just breathe into this right hip here. This could be a pretty intense stretch, especially if you've been holding on to a lot of anger. Just breathing into that right hip, feeling the breath, and allowing yourself to power up through the breath and make any noises that you may need to make. Good, come back up to the hands. If you're not already there, lift through that back knee, step that right foot back, downward facing dog. Take it to the left, lift that left leg up, look just outside of your left hand, step that left foot just outside, and lower onto your right knee now. Take the left toes out to the side and come onto the pinky toe side of that left foot. Whatever you did on the right, try to do it on this side. I understand that each side is going to feel much different than the other, but just try to keep it even. And again, finding the breath that feels good, breathing into that left hip, allowing the sensations to come through the body, becoming energy and motion. Back up to the hands if you're not already there. Lift off that right knee, step that left foot back to meet the right, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward at the hands, and exhale, begin to step yourself up to the top of the mat for a forward fold. Let the head be heavy. Imagine that trap door I often speak about opening, and anything that's no longer serving you, let it just fall out to the mat, into the earth. Ask Mother Earth to hold it for you. So you shake your head out no, finding even more release. Shake it yes. And then inhale, begin to slowly roll yourself up to a standing position. So we're going to find some bounce in the body now. The whole idea behind this is animals, after they fight or they play or they were running from a predator, they will always shake out their body. It's their way of moving from fight or flight to rest and relax, moving from the sympathetic nervous system to the parasympathetic nervous system. Humans have these same nervous systems, except we don't know how to turn it off. We don't have that natural shake reaction, and so we have to do it ourselves. We have to choose to shake it out. This is why dance can be so healing in a very powerful way, especially for our emotions. But we're not going to dance, we're just going to shake, okay, for today. So take your feet a little bit further than hip width, find yourself a nice base of support, and just find this whole shake in your whole body. Let everything go, let your head be heavy. Just make sure you're breathing. You can move around your mat a little if you need. You can make big movements, you can keep them small, whatever feels good to you. Just shake it all out. Really shake out your hands, shake it all out. A couple more moments here. Begin to slow it down. Coming back slowly into stillness, just noticing the vibration of your body. That's everything being moved around. Notice how that feels. And we'll end by just clearing our aura, starting fresh, creating a fresh space around us by a move called knocking on heaven's door. Keep your feet hip width apart. Make fists with your hands and just begin to take yourself side to side and let your arms swing freely. If you remember doing this as a child, I know I sure do. And then find a breath pattern that works for you. So maybe you inhale to the left and exhale to the right. Maybe you inhale a full round, exhale a full round. Whatever feels best to you. Just clearing your aura here. Enjoy this movement. And begin to slow it down. Slowly coming back through to center. Let's bring our hands up to the heart and just notice how we feel. Take a deep breath. Feel your whole body here. Whole body tingling. Choose to meet yourself. Choose to meet the unmet need. It's okay if you have to try over and over and over again. Eventually, the boundary will stick. Eventually, the love you deserve will be there. Eventually, you'll show up for yourself exactly as you desire. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.